Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another skin episode of Jurassic World Evolution in the new Return to Jurassic Park DLC. So right now we're gonna go over the brachiosaurus patterns. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 new patterns. 11 if you count the basic one. So first let's release the basic brachiosaurus. So this brachiosaurus is well, it's from the movie Jurassic World, and it's basically every in Jurassic World, the Fallen Kingdom. It's exactly like it. Now let's take a look at the original brachiosaurus in the 1993 pattern. So this brachiosaurus is from the movie Jurassic Park. If you remember, it started in the beginning. It started with Dr. Grant, Lou Sadler, and Ian Malcolm and John Hammond there, and then they were looking at a brachiosaurus eating from the trees. This is the exact same skin from the movie. Hold on, let me go and capture more for that. So it's the exact same skin. You could tell there's like subtle differences. You could tell that the nostrils on its crest look a little more pointed up. Well, this one, where is he? Okay, I think this is the best view we're gonna get them at. Is that the crest is a little more round, the nostrils look a little shorter, the head. Well, we could look at some differences on it. The tail is like looks straightish. There's a tiny little lump, and this one just looks straight. Just looks very straight, and I think its body is a little bigger. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than this body. Like this one looks a little thin. While this one, on the other hand, looks a little fatter to me. I don't know how you guys see it, but looks a little fatter. The neck is also longer. Well, enough of that one. Let's see the 1993 pattern A. Okay, so you can see that this brachiosaurus is. Hold on. So this brachiosaurus is exactly like the regular 1993 pattern. The only difference is that you could slightly see the stripes. Like, I think there's stripes, I don't know. Yeah, there's like kind of like a little tiny pattern. It's a bit of a grayish with some brownish in it. Alright, so that's pattern A. Let's check pattern C. I do not have pattern B right now because I would have to play challenge mode, and I'm too lazy to do that. I'll do that in a gameplay later. Okay. So this pattern is just like the one we saw earlier. I think it has right here these little darker dots. They're kind of greenish, I believe, and there's some brown. They have little spots where their neck is, and the bottom of their head. I would say this is kind of like a rainforesty pattern, or is it kind of a rainforesty pattern to me? So now let's check on to the 1993 pattern D. So this brachiosaurus is kind of a brownish with a hint of pink in it. Nothing much, just the same body, but not the same body as this one though. Like this one looks more, I don't know why, but it looks kind of like a toy. And while these ones look a little more lifelike, except that one from Jurassic World. Now, let's go on to the brachiosaurus pattern E. Okay, so the brachiosaurus in this one is, kind of brownish with some green in it, and a hint of blackish bluish. This is the 1993 pattern. What's it called? E. The pattern E is what looks kind of cool. Now moving on, let's look at our 2001 patterns. 2001 pattern, and then we have the pattern A, B, C, D, and E. Let's take a look at the 2001 pattern. So this brachiosaurus is, well, you could tell by a lot of differences that it looks very different from the Jurassic World pattern. I mean, let's compare them. I mean, look at the crest. Look at the head. It's very different. It's like the crest goes up, curvy, and then down. While this one, it kind of does the same thing, except it goes up, curve, drop, and then down. And you could tell this crest is thinner, also. It's thinner. I don't know about you, but but I'd say the 2001 pattern is better than this Jurassic World pattern. When this looks very lifelike, and then you could see under here as like a little more flab. Well, these ones on the other, well, this Jurassic World one has nothing at all, barely any. And then the Jurassic Park ones barely have any too. And then their crest is a little fatter, and I think the Jurassic Park is taller than these ones. Or this one is. Well, moving on, this is taking longer than I expected. Let's see the 2001 pattern A. So this brachiosaurus is like the one we released earlier. It's the same red crest. Okay, next brachiosaurus, pattern B. So this pattern is pretty much resembling the default 2001 pattern. It's just a stronger shade of green with looks kind of faded as well, and a very strong shade of red. Now let's just keep going on. Release them all. So this is the brachiosaurus pattern, whatchamacallit? B. Now let's take a look at the pattern C. Okay. So the brachiosaurus pattern D is similar to these with the same little whatchamacallit pattern. Like it's kind of striped, and this is pattern E. No. D, I believe? Hold on. Yeah, pattern D. Whereas this one is just blue. Bluish, blackish. Now our last pattern, 2001 pattern E. So this is 2001 pattern E. Let's just jump over and take a quick comparison. So this is all you have for the brachiosaurus patterns. 10 new patterns, of course. No, my mistake. 11 new patterns. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe. I hope you're happy to know this about the brachiosaurus. Get the DLC. I will see you next time. Leave a like. Subscribe. Goodbye.